Hi, hope you're doing well. Hope you're excited for next week's PAFOW Europe online event. This is going to be a very quick video on how to set up and manage the sponsor chapter for next week's event. And I'm going to be very brief, but it'll be helpful and it'll let you create it and then maintain and enhance it over the days and potentially weeks ahead if you so choose. So I'm in the landing page of the PAFOW community app. So visitors will come see this. However, you can see this is labeled secret. So there are 3 settings, which I'll go into in a second. It's either secret, private, or public. Secret is just that. No one can see it unless there have been shared a link. Private is everyone can see it, but only people with permission can access it. And public is just that, public. Anybody who's on the app or in the event can come and visit you. So let's click in here and you'll see what it looks like a bit, because Priyanka has been in here over the past few days, and she has put in a series of images, infographics, solicitation for an upcoming survey that they're doing, or it's actually in process now. I will show you an example of how she created that in 1 second, but over on the left is the activity feed, just like any feed. Discovery, we can click on it here, but there's not much content here, but you can see a different layout. So you can see the topics, the members that are here, top posts, based on likes and so forth. So as traffic starts to come in, this is a way just to monitor activity in the actual chapter. You can see members, about the chapter, so you can add information about your organization, topics and events, which I'll get to in a second. So I'm going to go back up to the activity feed and think about this as a booth. So if someone comes to visit your booth, you have a variety of assets there: brochures, your solicitations for future event, maybe a piece of research that you or your organization are doing. You might have a demo there. So you have a variety of things in which will engage people. So think about this similarly. The way to do this is by adding a post or article primarily, although you can do a question or poll, an event. And quick posts only handle 1 piece of digital content, a photo, for example. An article handle 4 pieces of digital content. That is a video, a picture, a embed link, or just a PDF or something like that. And I'll go through that in a second. So think about these thematically. So if I want to create an article here, and I'm going to give you a quick example where I'm just going to type in, actually I'm going to type in people analytics technology study. And if I go down here now, you can see this plus sign appear. Now this is where I can add these pieces of content. Now actually, do I have this in here? Let's find out. Have I done it right? Yes, I have. So this is actually a link to a presentation that Stacia did at a previous PAFOW event. So I'm clicking save. You can see it appear here. I can come down here and say, Stacia is awesome, something like that. And then if I press return, this comes up again. I can add another piece of content. Again, I can do this 4 times. So instead of going to do that, this is just an example. I'm going to post this. So I can pick a topic. So let's see if there's any topics in here. Oh, there are topics. So I'm going to pick, obviously, people analytics tech. And I'm going to post this. And it's going to give me an option to notify the people who are in the chapter or don't notify. So I'm going to click don't notify in this example. And you can see it appear right behind. I'm going to close this out. And here it is. It's that simple. And you can see visitors come in, share their thoughts, and interact with you all. So before I sign off, I just want to see or show you chapter settings. So these are my chapter settings. So I can turn notifications on or off for this particular chapter. So if I go, oh gosh, there's something going on, I want to know when the next post from Red Thread is going to be, I can go in here and actually I'll just click in here real quick. Chapter notifications on and off. Okay, you get it. So if I go over here, I'm going to go into chapter settings. So if you are the responsible person for maintaining this chapter, you can see that you have your title, your tagline, your chapter description. You can put a number of things, all member chat, on or off. So I'm going to put it on. Chapter branding has largely been done for you already. We've taken your colors and logos and created that. You can see you can make it public, private. Paid does not apply, of course. So public or private are the options. I would strongly encourage you to select public. And so you get the idea. If you have any questions, first off, I suggest you just play with it a little bit. You're not going to break it, but you can get an idea of what you can and cannot do just by messing around. Chapter members are just that. You can invite members. Again, this is just getting started, but you can see you can welcome new members. You can download the member list. So this is how you're going to get your member list, of course. And then the chapter content is where you're going to be able to manage a welcome section. So when people first join, the featured section is effectively pinning to the top. And you can manage it here. And the one other thing I wanted to show you is, actually that's really about it. If you want to add topics, you just click over here on topics and just add. So it's that simple. And this is a way to organize your content. Similarly with events, you can create events just by doing the same thing. So it's pretty self-explanatory. It's very simple. However, it is very powerful when you all break it down, and particularly when it's in the broader network. Back here, you can see that it's going to be, highly interactive. You're going to be able to see the secret chat. It's prompting you that you got to unlock it if people are actually come in here. So anyway, you get the idea. The delegates will come in here like a booth. We're going to have a web page that's actually going to look like a floor plan of a virtual conference. You'll be able to click through into the community, and in the community, they in turn will be able to access your chapter. All the sponsors of this event will be featured chapters up at the top. So, we're going to do our best to invite people to the to visit your chapter. So just know that it's not going to be passive, that we are going to kind of invite people there. So make sure that this is flushed out a bit and it looks nice, so people come in and they're stoked and they get value out of it. So hope this has helped, and again, hope you're excited for next week. We certainly are. Getting there.